Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spaceman and Cowboy podcast. My name is Omar,
And I'm Eric.
and today we're talking Disney characters and who's a good influencer.
Now, when you say influencer,
Let's go social media.
social media
Yeah,
influencer,
social media, Instagram, TikTok, the big ones.
the big ones. Like if they were out now,
YouTubers, yeah. Now, in 2021.
it's such a dumb topic. But the reason it comes, the reason we're talking about it, because originally the topic was, I'm kind of embarrassed.
It's a good topic.
It's a good topic, but like no, we
It's
can't
a little
do it.
racy.
It's
a little racy.
It's edgy. No, it's pretty bad.
It's not pretty bad. The thing that makes it bad is, well, let's just say it.
Just say like so. I don't know how. I think we saw a TikTok that brought it up and saying which Disney character, if they were on OnlyFans, would bring in the cash.
Yeah, and it sounds like
Yeah, that sounds like a good discussion.
it sounds interesting.
It sounds
like a
interesting,
good
but I don't
discussion.
think we could talk about it.
No, there's too many princesses that are underage.
Underage, I know.
Yeah, so it's pretty tough. I mean, it's not about like, obviously OnlyFans, we all know it for,
No,
the porn
you didn't hear the
aspect.
CEO said no. It's more than that. Well, just 10% of it.
Yeah, but I just it's too risky to put out there. I don't want people to think that we're pervs.
But so then we talked about it, but but everyone has social media. So like, who would have the biggest following if like any of the characters would have a social media?
So I personally know many people are gonna say like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, but I just don't think so.
I have that vibe too. Like I think a lot of people would follow Ariel,
Yeah.
but it's mostly, I would say like young ladies. No, not that young. Like college girls. No. And pervs.
Honestly, I think probably one of the most dominant ones is probably going to be
Who's gonna sell the
Gaston.
most bang energy? That's what I want.
Oh, who's going to sell the most Bang energy drinks? Okay. All right, well, let's get into it.
So, do you have a list? I don't know.
You know what? I'm just going to throw out some names.
Throw some
You
names
throw
out.
out some names, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to start with Anna from Frozen.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She's
No, she's gonna be a very basic white woman on Instagram. She's gonna have like pictures of snow and her boots.
Yeah, she's gonna be wearing
Flowers.
the UGG boots and yeah, I could see that for sure. Like a window in the castle of Arendelle with her mug of coffee and her UGG boots like next to the window.
Oh my god, they would all follow. Yo, you haven't even seen Bo Burnham's special, right?
No.
White woman's Instagram.
No.
Oh my god, you gotta watch. It just talks about all the tropes that women do, and he lists all of them. And there's this whole trend of women just like, oh my god, I fall under that. I do that, and like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's just that's how it is,
Yeah.
A lot of girls, that's their Instagram. That's like their vibes that they're putting out there,
And Anna does seem basic.
Yeah, she does seem a little basic.
Give
but-
another.
Okay, how about Belle?
Same thing. Oh no, she's
No.
gonna portray she's smart though.
She's
She's
all
gonna put-
about the books,
She's gonna put like Martin Luther King quotes.
Okay, yeah, I can see that for sure.
Okay, what else?
Do you think there'd be anything
What?
like? Do you think she would do it like while she's with the Beast before he turned human again?
Why you say that? I feel like going somewhere.
Well, I just feel like that might be an interesting reason to follow her. Just like, what the heck? This chick like hangs out with the Beast?
Yeah, but Who likes the Beast?
I mean, I don't know. He seems kind of interesting.
Are you
once
saying
he's,
some
like,
kind of
nicer.
bestiality thing?
No, not like that. I just think that would bring like an interesting element to the whole social media. It's like, oh, it's this
Oh,
talking beast.
which one do you think
What?
it's gonna be like all about my guy?
Oh, Ariel.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, come on, man. She turned human for the D. Let's go. She's gonna be all about hanging out with Eric or like doing this with my boo. Like,
Oh, and then they sail too. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh man, yeah. That's gonna be That's like
I'm not gonna follow her.
no. Immediately like no pass. But I think one of the most interesting ones, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. He's gonna be the Dan Blazarian Gaston.
Agree. I'll follow Gaston. I'll start with my protein shake.
Taking his gun, going hunting.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's just gonna be doing all this crazy stuff. And
Yeah.
And all the chicks are after him. They all want to be with him. So yeah, I mean, there's nobody more perfect.
He's gonna have those
describe him
drone
than
shots
Dan
around his boat.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. But would you follow his what's the little guy's name? The one his like guy that's all in love with him.
Oh. He's not gonna be on those pictures. He's probably the one taking the pictures.
Well, what do you think his Instagram is gonna be like? Is
All
it
of
just gonna
him.
be all of
All
him.
him.
Yeah.
Like, it's my best friend. Like, and my best, and Gaston has no mention of it.
Poor guy. Okay, all right, let's get back to it. How about Cinderella?
Man, no. Well, very housewifey, no? Vibe.
Well, I think she would have a DIY type of page.
How to clean?
No.
No. Yeah, she probably had a TikTok like, here's tips and tricks to get stains out of the carpet.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah, but also like, because all the little animals, like they put together that dress for her, and like, I don't know. I feel like she would have like a lot of DIY stuff on there.
She's not gonna include those animals. It's all me.
I mean, they're pretty big part of her life. So I think they.
Oh, she's gonna be like all into her pets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you know who I would follow?
Who?
Just for like the martial arts of it? Mulan.
Yeah.
Oh man, like it was just her kicking the guy's butts.
Oh yeah. Just imagine like just little training sessions with Shi Lang. Just kicking his ass.
Is this her training regimen? Like, I do 5 miles a day, and like oh my god.
Yeah, and then you get to see little clips of her father too. It's just like, like they train together.
They train together, blessed.
Yeah. But what about Mushu? Would he be in there, or just like this is like live action Mulan?
Where would Mushu put? I didn't even consider like the animals and the
sidekicks.
The sidekicks.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't follow Maui?
Oh, Maui.
Yeah, he's a sidekick.
Oh, I would totally follow Maui.
Is he considered a sidekick?
No, he's not.
He's a main character, isn't he?
Supporting character.
Supporting character. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the sidekick.
Yeah, but like I would like it's gonna be like all landscaping.
Oh yeah. Wait, Maui?
Yeah. Well, he lives in the Polynesia, so like it's all islands and oceans and beaches.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like carpentry. My bad.
Landscape?
Yeah, I don't know why I heard it wrong.
I thought you like gardening.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I should have. Yeah, my bad.
Like
I'm just off.
Oh, okay.
What about the toys? Like, what about Buzz and Woody, Rex, Ham, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head?
I didn't even consider any Pixar's.
Oh, really?
For this topic, because like,
because they're all not. Most of them are non-human.
Yeah, I think Pixar's a different story. Like, I mean, like, why don't you just someone actually, and I agree with, said that when you talk Disney, you have to separate Pixar from Disney.
Yeah,
because it's almost its own thing, and in Disney Plus they do have it as a separate category.
Separate,
so it's basically like Marvel or Star Wars.
Yeah, Okay. All right then. We'll stick to just Disney.
Yeah, stick to Disney.
We'll just stick to Disney. Okay.
Because man, with the list will go on forever.
Now, which villain do you think is going to be the most popular?
Ooh.
Because I want to lean towards Scar, but also like Mr. Facilier, the Shadow Man. I feel like that'd be a really interesting.
No,
follow.
he feels boomer. Like he's gonna be on Facebook.
Him really?
Yeah.
Why do you get that from him?
I don't know. He feels kind of an old kind of guy. So like, why would he be posting stuff? If anything,
I mean, why wouldn't he post anything? He'd try to get people to come see him and like make deals with him.
that's why Facebook.
Just like Ursula.
Who's gonna fall for it? Facebook people.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, Facebook isn't dead yet, though.
Mm.
It's close to it, but it's not dead. Because they're bringing stuff back. You know, Mark Zuckerberg, he's doing everything he can to try and keep it alive.
Yeah, a bucket sinking boat.
It is a sinking boat, but I mean, who knows?
Villains though, I would think Maleficent would probably.
Maleficent would be really interesting to follow.
Yeah.
But again, how would she post as a dragon?
She wasn't the dragon the whole time.
Well, no, I know that, but I mean,
it's those what do you call those goth chicks? No, not goth chicks. That
no?
well,
What are you trying to say?
what's that? That I get these vibes like these gothic girls from Maleficent.
Because she's like, you know, all
Into
about
the
like,
darkness.
the dark colors and all that kind of stuff. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think she would be the most interesting follow?
From the villains on Instagram, yeah. Actually, Scar's pretty funny though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm leaning towards Scar.
Actually, Scar has a page on Twitter, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I looked it up.
You looked it up? It's pretty good,
right? Yeah. Yeah, when you told me, I was just like, what? Yeah,
but Scar is an intellectual. I feel like most people that have something to say are going to put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, it is social media, so I think that would be an interesting follow. Because he is intellectual, I feel like he would be able to burn people good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Twitter, Scar totally Twitter.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Okay. How about Olaf?
I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't follow Olaf.
You wouldn't follow Olaf?
I would not follow. Would
yeah,
you?
no. He seems like a little kid, kind of. He looks like kids' content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of vibe that he would have.
You know who would follow? Aladdin.
Hmm.
Parkour.
Elaborate? Oh, parkour.
Parkour, baby. It's going to be parkour videos.
I feel like that's a YouTube thing. So, yeah, I would follow that to watch it every once in a while. Because I feel like parkour is kind of that thing that you just stumble upon. You're like, oh, yeah, that's a thing.
It comes up on everyone's feed every now and then. Like, you can't help, like, oh my God, he's going to die. No, he didn't die.
Yeah.
Like, you look forward to, like, them falling or not falling. It's one of those kind of things.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about like animal characters like Dumbo, for example?
Why would Dumbo?
Circus.
I see the circus having like the whole social media just to drive in the tickets, but would you follow the circus?
I wouldn't follow the circus, but I mean, it's a flying elephant. That'd be some pretty interesting content, man. That's his whole shtick.
Yeah. Okay, we're in a Disney World, so like it's pretty.
He's a pretty big Disney character.
Is he though?
Yeah, they just did an animated feature for him. I mean, not an animated, live action.
I mean, it wasn't that great.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
You know, ever since this Disney Plus thing, I mean, this podcast too, like I just been watching a lot of Disney movies.
Me too. I just finished all the Pixar movies. I didn't even realize that I finished them until yesterday. I was just like, wait a minute, I already seen all these, and I'm like about halfway through the Disney catalog. Animated, and I for the longest time I was not necessarily avoiding Dumbo. I was just like, not really one of my favorites, but I rewatched it and it was pretty good.
The animated?
Yeah, the animated. The classic anime. I was just like, wow, yeah. My wife thought that Dumbo's mom died in that movie. She was just like, yeah, she was just like, oh, doesn't his mom die? And I was just like,
he got shot by a hunter?
Yeah, that's what I was like. What do you mean? No, she doesn't die in this movie. I was like, I think you're thinking about Bambi. And she's like, is it Bambi? I'm like, yeah, it's totally Bambi.
Oh.
But yeah, I was just like, what? No. So
But
you don't think Dumbo at all?
no, like I was thinking, like, who would I follow? I'm on Instagram, but I'm a lurker. I don't post anything, and like I
Mhm.
follow interesting things.
Okay, so who would you follow for sure? For sure.
I already told you what I follow. I follow Mulan, Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, damn.
What about Jack Skellington?
Nah, I'm not into this whole gothic thing.
I mean, he's dead.
Yeah, but it's gonna bring out those vibes.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Okay,
but
okay. Let me ask
he
you:
lives
Are
in
you?
Halloween Town. He's
I,
doing some scientist stuff, trying to learn about Christmas. I
if he,
feel like he,
I would follow him if his page was a music page.
okay.
Yeah, like if he was like a artist, like singing, making his own music stuff, like then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would follow it. But if he's gonna do like this whole darkness thing, I'm not a big fan.
Okay. All right. I would follow him.
You would
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters.
because of the gothic style to it, or the music.
I mean, I don't mind the gothic style. I think it's pretty neat. I already follow a lot of
That style.
yeah, I already
Okay.
follow a lot of that
There's
style.
a name for it. I just can't. It just doesn't come up. I don't want to say gothic because people get offended when you say gothic.
They really do. I don't know why there's such a stigma on that.
The whole what's the name of
That's
that
a
girl?
style. Embrace it.
There's this pinup girl that's
Mhm.
her style. Is it Elvira? No, is it Elvira?
I
To
don't
look that
know.
up. But I feel like that's that kind of style where
Mhm.
like like in some guys there's a big following for it.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
Okay.
I'm nothing against it. I think it's neat, but like not my thing.
Okay.
And I feel like some villains and like this is Nightmare Before Christmas gives me those vibes.
Yeah.
And like I love the music. If there was a page about the music, which there is,
Just follow Danny Elfman.
yeah. I'm saying like I like that I do follow. So if Jack Skellington has his own thing, if it's about music, I would follow.
Okay. So, since you're on the topic of music, what about? Never mind. That's Pixar.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say Miguelito.
Nah, I would not follow. As
No?
a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid, but he's a talented kid.
You know, I did follow like on Instagram some family of musicians,
Mm-hmm.
and I think one of the younger childs has their own Instagram, and like, I can't follow this. I'll just follow the family.
Oh, okay.
So like I don't know. I feel weird.
All right. So, okay, a non-dark character that's not a kid from Disney, Flynn Rider.
No,
Why not?
I know you're a big Flynn Rider fan,
Hey, I love Flynn Rider.
but imagine him now.
Uh huh.
It's conceited.
Yeah. It'd be so many selfies.
It'll be a lot of selfies.
It would be a lot of selfies for sure.
What's a typical guy selfie he would do?
Well, see, there's the gym rat kind of guys that are just like
I
taking a
don't,
picture
I don't
of
think
themselves.
I don't think he's gonna be a gym rat.
And then there's a selfie where you're just like in the middle of a freaking field or something like that.
For guys?
Yeah. Yeah, you've never seen those? Like, guys usually post themselves doing something that nobody cares about.
No, he feels like he's gonna have those selfies where like you see the arm.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have a bunch of those.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll have a bunch of those for sure. But I feel like it might be interesting because he's just like, I used to steal and now I'm royalty.
Oh my god, no, I can't follow that.
I don't know. I feel like he might bring some interesting content. But yeah, it is mostly going to be selfies.
Yeah, it's gonna be selfies.
So then which male character would be interesting to follow, you think?
Huh. I didn't think of the male character so well.
So just think Prince. What about Kristoff?
I think Kristoff would have funny content.
He would have funny content.
I think him just being himself would be pretty interesting.
He's a pretty goofy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can see him with Sven. They're doing the whole ice block thing.
Oh, it's him. It's gonna be him in his job, like
Yeah.
posting oh, that's what guys do. Like when they post their jobs and it's a
Yeah.
pretty interesting job. Like, oh yeah, that seems like hard work. Like
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna do that. This is how you break the ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it perfect square.
Yeah. I could see that. Would I follow it though?
I would follow it. I like following, seeing like people doing their jobs.
Mm,
I find that interesting.
okay. Yeah, I mean,
It's not gonna have a huge following.
no, it's not gonna have a huge following, but he'll have a couple hundred likes for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe not the best influencer out there, but maybe an interesting one for sure. What about one of the princes, for example?
The princess?
Prince,
The
the
prince?
princeman,
The prince
like you
men?
said.
The
Yeah, the
prince?
princeman.
the ah.
So like Prince Charming.
Oh no.
You don't think so? All the women
No.
wanting to get with Prince Charming. He'll have a big following.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's gonna bring politics into this, and like, nope.
What about Prince Philip then? Prince Philip is a pretty interesting prince. Prince
I get to
Naveen.
say Prince. I would maybe Prince Naveen would be interesting.
I would follow Prince Naveen
You
for
like
sure.
Prince Naveen though,
Yeah,
but I think
love
it'll be.
Prince
I
Naveen.
think it'll be better than Charming and Philip.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those are the older princes. They're a little more, they're very
Oh.
formal, kind of boring.
I would follow Pocahontas.
Because
Have you seen Native American TikTok?
No.
I don't know why it pops up on my feed a lot, but like they talk about stuff in history that I didn't even know about. All the injustices they go through. It's gonna be educational.
You're a history buff, so
Yeah.
I can see why you would want to follow Pocahontas in a page like that. I'm not interested in it at all.
Oh my god, no culture.
I'm sorry, man. It's nothing against that culture or that history or anything
Ooh,
like that.
who
I'm
do you-
just not interested.
Who do you think is gonna be a foodie?
Ooh, a foodie. I feel like Anna could probably be a foodie. I know we already talked about Anna, but I don't know. I just feel like she could be.
Yeah, I get those things too.
Yeah, I get that kind of vibe from her. What? And again, going back to her, what about Mulan
For foodie?
for foodie? Yeah,
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Like those ASMR videos of like eating soup or like pho and that kind of stuff.
Are you only interested because it's Asian cuisine?
I love Asian cuisine.
Foodie? Mulan? Nah.
No?
No, I don't know.
Who would you consider a foodie yourself?
Shoot, let me see. I think it has to be like a non-main character. Who like you're looking at your list, right?
Yeah, I am looking at the list. I really can't think. I can't really. Oh, Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa. Oh
Timon
yeah.
and Pumbaa. The way they talk about bugs and how succulent some are more crunchy than others. They have a really good way of describing food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and textures and stuff. So yeah, I think it would be Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
That'd be a really interesting page, actually.
Timon and Pumbaa do food.
Yeah, they would.
It's all gonna be insects though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a type of food. Some foodies stick to a particular type of food.
Yeah. Oh, we're so dumb. It would be Tiana.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
She has a restaurant.
Yeah, that's true. And according to her friends, yeah, she makes incredible food. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god. Like,
How did we miss that?
I'm not a big foodie guy, but I like watching videos of people cooking.
Yeah. See, I have very boring social medias. Like every time my wife like picks up my phone, it's just like, I'm kind of tired of my feed. Let me look at yours. She's just like, geez, this is horrible. Because I just mostly follow like photographers and videographers
you
and
let
stuff
her-
like that.
You let her pick up your phone and like,
Yeah, I
Is
ain't
it
got
Sunday?
nothing to hide.
yeah, nothing hide.
No.
No tiny waist with a big
No. I mean, they pop up on my page occasionally, but like that's just because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm following them or anything like that. They just, for men, they pop up all the time.
Yeah, that's their excuse we give
That's
them.
the algorithm.
That's-
No, but I honestly know. And even if she sees it, I'm just like, whatever. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay.
Well, you feel threatened.
Yeah, because I'm gonna totally divorce you and go right off into the sunset with this chick that I don't know.
You might DM her. You don't know.
Nah. She could go through all my messages and all that. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what other type of influencer?
Who would be the photographer?
the photographer?
Yeah, who would be the aspiring photographer? I think it might be Moana.
Oh, yeah. You got all that beautiful landscape.
That beautiful landscape out at sea.
And for some
you
reason, I was
know.
gonna say Jasmine.
Oh, you know what? Jasmine would be interesting because she likes to travel the world. She's very. I feel like she's very.
She's been like no put away so long that she would like to see like the world after Aladdin
Yeah.
took her everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She'd be like going on expeditions, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I feel like that'd be the photography page right there.
Okay, so damn, uh, I'm running out of ideas for what type of influencer.
What about Elsa?
LGBTQ.
You're missing a couple of.
LGBTQ plus.
There's a couple more in there. I mean, because
Oh, how do
elaborate.
you not know? It like she.
I know everyone says it. For me, I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Even if she is not gay, it's almost the same struggles that she went through.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
So like I think she'll be sympathetic to that, and like she's gonna be like like a what do you call it?
But okay. There's two different kinds. Is she gonna be the kind that's just like, oh, it's Pride Month, and just like, or is she gonna be like,
No,
you
she's
know,
gonna-
actually
I
advocating?
mean, she's gonna be an advocate. She
Okay.
would be an advocate.
Okay, yeah, I could see her being the advocate too.
Yeah,
She's smart. She's well spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I could see that.
she knows the struggle.
Yeah. What? Okay. What about the big cheese? What kind of social media do you think he'd have?
What big cheese?
Are you serious, Eric? Mickey Mouse, the big cheese. Come on, the boss.
I forgot about those non-people.
Yeah. What kind of social media do you think? he
Man,
would
I
have?
think Mickey right now is this big corporate guy. He's just gonna put ads on. Come to Disneyland.
Yeah. Okay. Really, you think he'd be just like a corporate, just like?
Oh yeah. No, there were someone was talking about how Mickey, his first cartoons were very, the black and white Mickey they were very like adventurous. You know, he would go
Mhm.
on these adventures and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
then when Mickey turned into color, Mickey turned into this suburban Mickey where this stuff was just around the house.
Okay, but
And,
what
like-
about like the new like it has that weird animation.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
more for like
The new Mickey,
like teen, yeah, for like
like
new
the
Mickey,
preteen, yeah.
yeah, preteen kids, yeah.
I mean, I saw a couple episodes.
Mhm.
Like I turned it on for my kids to see if they like. They didn't like it, which is weird though because they like Adventure Time, and it kind of has that kind of a vibe.
A vibe, yeah. It seems like more like a raunchy cartoon kind of.
It seems more raunchy, like a Ren
Yeah.
and Stimpy kind of thing.
Yeah, it does-
Ren
give
and
me those
Stimpy,
kind of vibes.
SpongeBob kind of thing.
It's like a little bit of a darker type of cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You still think it'd be all corporate? And
I
it
think
wouldn't
it'll be all corporate because
Mhm.
he's always trying to change his image just to making the money.
Okay. So if you had to choose one
Of those-
character,
Of the Mickey and Friends.
no,
Oh.
none of them. If you had to choose one Disney character that would be the biggest influencer, who do you think it would be? The most
Ooh.
following, the most out there, making the most money on social media for being, putting out like ads for.
I just couldn't come up with a person because
You can't come up with one person.
who would be the Jake Paul of
Oh God, who would be the Jake Paul?
do you have somebody in mind?
No, I really don't.
I couldn't break it down because like everyone has like their own thing. Like there's not one person that wants that fame. I think it would be a villain.
Really? Who?
There would be I don't know what villain is a narcissist.
S-
No, not Scar.
Not Scar. No. Ursula?
Or Ursula. But
Ursula.
Ursula will be big on Instagram. I
Ursula
mean, not
would-
non-social, all social media.
In all social
Oh no,
media.
I think all social
YouTube,
media.
TikTok,
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
everything. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I could
can see
totally
that.
see that.
Because she's posting what kind of content?
She looks like that she was gonna be posting about content. She's way too into herself.
So you think it would be all about her?
It would be all about her.
But do you think really that'd be the biggest?
No, I don't think it's gonna be the biggest, but she'll be
okay.
trying to be the biggest.
Oh, okay. So she'd be putting in the most effort, you
yeah,
think?
yeah, I think she'll be putting.
Okay. All right. Well, if you guys can think of one, let
You
us
really-
know.
Wait, you really couldn't think of anyone?
No, I really couldn't think of anyone. Like, if I really had to choose somebody, I mean, I don't want to say Ariel, but I feel like she would have the biggest following.
She would have the biggest following.
She would have the biggest following
There's
for
a
sure.
lot of dudes that love her. So.
Yeah, honestly, and like, you know, millennials that grew up with her, like, they're very interested in seeing her.
Yeah.
So they'd be following her for sure. And I feel like a lot of little girls look up to her. You know, I just
No, I think the little girls pull up to Anna and Elsa more than anything.
Anna and Elsa, and also Moana. I feel like those characters would probably have the biggest following
Oh, yeah.
because little girls love Moana. Like, I feel like she's a really
So who's
good
gonna sell all
influence.
the bang energy then?
I feel like Flynn Rider might sell
Oh
the
my
big energy.
god! Yeah.
Oh, what about Hercules?
Oh, the gym rat.
Yeah, he is gonna be the gym rat.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he'd have a really big following
He
too.
would- oh yeah,
He'd
he
be
would
direct
a bunch
competition
of
with
thirst
Gaston.
trap videos.
That's good. Yeah, yeah, he would be the thirst trap kind of.
He's gonna
No,
do that.
he's too nice for that.
No, he still do. No, it got to his head.
I mean, just barely though. I mean, compared to Gaston, I feel like he would be the thirst trap videos.
No, but Gaston's not gonna like. No one's attracted to Gaston. No one's attracted to.
What are you talking about? All those chicks wanted him.
Yeah, but not like Hercules though. Like Hercules is the young guy. Like he's gonna have real genuine.
Yeah, but he wasn't really like out to get women. He wasn't interested in that. He just fell in love with Meg right away.
That's what makes him interesting. That's what makes him more desirable.
Because he doesn't want anybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he seems more genuine. Like
Yeah.
you know what you're gonna get with Gaston.
Yeah. that's just a one night stand kind of thing, or just like a booty call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you just want to be on his boat, on his mansion in the
yeah.
hills.
Yeah. He'd just be with his feet up, just like having you get everything for him. Yeah.
Selling those that what does Dan Bilzerian sell?
What does he sell?
What's that gummies and
Oh, the CBD type stuff?
yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, so he's gonna be promoting that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's a party kind of guy, so yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, overall, you really can't come up with anything. I can't come up with anything, but I feel like Ariel would probably win this for sure.
Yeah. Oh, he thought of somebody else.
Oh, who?
Tarzan.
Oh yeah, Tarzan.
Tarzan
Ooh.
would be all nature guy.
Oh yeah,
all
completely
nature.
all nature. Yeah.
All nature, like animal advocate, like all of that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Oh.
good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. I like that. What about Jane?
Same thing, I think.
You think she'd be all nature too?
I think she'd
What
be all
about
nature.
what about pre Tarzan? Like before she met Tarzan?
Same thing. She was all into the gorillas. She was really into animals. She's what was her title? Like she was a zoologist.
I don't know.
She was a scientist. for
Yeah,
animals.
yeah.
So like even before Tarzan.
Okay. All right. What about Aurora? Because we skipped her.
Wow. I think we just keep skipping her.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh.
I think Ariel would probably be the biggest one for sure.
All right. So.
Yeah.
So
that
yeah,
was, that was quick.
that was quick.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Well, there's something I wanted to bring up to you though.
What is it, Omar?
Worth it? Not worth it?
Worth it? Not worth it. What is it, Omar? What's worth it? Not worth it.
The new Lightning Lane.
What is that, Omar? Explain.
So Fastpass is gone.
No.
Yeah, Fastpass is gone, completely gone. You can't even
Remember,
none of the rides offer Fastpass anymore.
You know what's funny? Like when Disneyland opened, you would run to the rides. Now
Yeah.
people would run to the Fast Pass.
Yeah, that was a thing. I remember when they opened Racers, Radiator Springs Racers. That was the thing. You had to run to get that Fast Pass, and most of the time, even if you ran, you still didn't get it. There'd be massive lines if you were like not in the front of like if you weren't one of the first couple guests to get into the park. You'd be missing out for sure.
I that was very impressive when you would go to a Fast Pass and then go to the next one, and they say, "Oh no, you're already scheduled for this one." Like they would know.
Yeah.
And like they know you need that much time to get to that ride. So like they're like, so you had to wait there for the next time Fast Pass, so you can get a different time. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was impressive.
That's still a thing. So even with this new system.
Yeah, that was it. But I'm saying like that was what we had before.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know what they're gonna sell us if it's just the same thing.
Well, it's they're just turning the Fast Pass, and the way they're wording it and everything is just like They're trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, make your experience better by waiting in line less with this new fast pass line. Enjoy more of the park and more of the entertainment we have to offer rather than waiting in line. So it's $20 per ticket. So
Even with the annual with the key,
including even
E-
if you have the key.
even if you have the key, you still have
Yeah.
to pay.
So let's take you and your family for example. There's 5 of you. Maggie is not even one, so you don't have to worry about her. But you still would have to buy 4 lightning lanes. That'd be $80 for you on top of your tickets or pass whatever.
You know, I forget what rides do have a fast pass.
Space Mountain, Big Thunder.
Because I think Lisa's too small for.
Is she?
What's
W-
it like 48?
Yeah, I think 48
48
is
inches.
the.
No, she's still under that.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Oh, so then really you'd only have to worry about Bart.
yeah. I only have to worry
So
about Bart.
$60 still. That's $60 on top of the tickets or pass whatever you have. And
See, when you have multiple kids, it's like, especially at this, like you have to take turns. Are you gonna go in with him this ride?
mhm,
Like and the other parent has to stay with the other kids.
yeah.
So like it would be 2 for me. So one of us has to sacrifice herself, not getting on the ride.
Okay, but if you guys are taking turns, your wife would still need one.
Oh damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So the pass is
It's
Uh,
all digital now.
it's all
There's
digital,
no
so-
actual pass.
so it's tied to your ticket.
It's tied to your ticket.
No.
So you have to.
I couldn't transfer.
No, you can't
Oh,
transfer.
Man.
I mean, I don't know if they still offer that child switch program. I don't know if that's still a thing.
There's a child switch program?
Yeah, you don't remember there was a child switch thing where like if you all had fast passes, but somebody's got to stay with the kid. So it would be the dad, like for example, you and Bart would get on the ride, and your wife would wait on the side. And then when you guys came back, then you and your wife would switch,
And Bart would go again?
and Bart would go again. Yeah, since Lisa can't go on anything, Bart would just go twice, and your wife and yourself would switch. That was called the child switch. You've never taken advantage of that?
No, because like if usually what happens is like if it was just us 3,
Uh-huh.
one of us would just ride single.
See, you could have done child switch, so you both could have ridden the ride, and Bart could have ridden twice.
It's just why is he gonna ride twice? No. One.
Well, I mean, that way both
Uh,
yourself and your wife can
see-
enjoy the ride.
See, then only I felt that I actually did do that when Lisa was smaller. That me, so Bart would ride with my wife,
Yeah.
but I will hold the baby. I will hold
Yes.
Lisa when she was a baby, and then when they come back, we do the switch.
That's child switch.
But I remember that's what they would do normally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was called child switch.
Oh,
Maybe you just had no idea. It was
Okay,
called
but
child switch.
I guess I didn't know it had a name. I thought
Oh,
they were
yeah.
just being nice. Oh,
No, that's called child switch, or it used to be. I don't know if it still exists.
Huh.
But anyways, yeah. So now everything is just tied into the Disneyland app. You know? the new-
Wait, time out. So it's tied to your ticket, right?
Oh, Eric, just so you know, if you go get a Magic Key Pass, you're no longer getting a physical card. It's all digital now. So you have to have the Disneyland app, and your pass comes up on the Disneyland app digitally. There's no more physical cards or tickets.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
they're cracking down on us.
yeah, they are. So it's all digital now. So you would have to present your phone to get in the park, and you would get your Fast Pass Lightning Lane. You would purchase it through the app separately. So now you haven't been since they opened the new Rise of the Resistance ride, right?
Which one was the one with the Millennium Falcon?
So that's Smuggler's Run. That's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I got on Smuggler's
Yeah,
Run.
but
I
you haven't ridden the other one.
no.
Okay, so that one's Rise of the Resistance, and that opened before Web Slingers in Marvel Campus. So you had to get a boarding party. You had to get a boarding group in order to ride the ride. So it's not like you go stand in line and wait, So you have to actually board a virtual queue, and it would just tell you like, oh, your group is 66, and that would be like maybe around 1 p.m. So it would let you know, like, hey, we're boarding your party. So you would just tell your wife and your kids, oh, come on, guys, we're going to go
What
to
if
the
you're
Rise
a
of Resistance
single?
ride. You could do it single too.
They're
But
just gonna board you with other people.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But yeah, so it's a virtual queue. And that's one of the big rides now. Same with web slingers. You also need a boarding group.
Let me ask you. You go to Disneyland so often.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever go to Disneyland and not get in any ride?
Yes.
That must be nice. Because sometimes you just want to walk the park or see a show or eat.
Yeah.
And since you were so close to the park and you had your annual pass,
yes,
you would just go for like a couple hours and come back home.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So
That sounds nice.
My wife had a part-time job, and so whenever she'd be working and I wasn't working, I would just go to the park by myself, and I would take my camera.
What a weirdo.
I would take my camera. I'd photograph some of the shows.
That seems more of a weirdo.
No, I feel like that's pretty normal now to go to the park by yourself. It's really not. There's no like stigma around that. It's kind of just like, dang, that must be nice. You just do whatever you want. You literally have to wait for nobody. You don't have to ask anybody like, oh, you cool with going on this ride? No, you just do whatever the hell you want. Whatever you want to eat, go eat it. You don't want to eat, just go do this. Whatever. But yeah, I would go to the park by myself quite often. I just do photography. Sometimes I would make it a point to go on the rides, just like, oh yeah, I'll go ride this. But I'd mostly go by myself to do photography in the park.
Man, I just can't see myself ever doing that.
And actually, I did meet quite a few people like that, and they'd be they'd be at the parks by themselves too. There's more people than you think. I know it sounds weird, but I mean, like, it's pretty common. Yeah.
All right. So
worth it, not worth it.
Wait, what do you get out of it more?
What do you mean? What do you get? It's Fastpass.
It's just Fastpass. I thought there was
this
this whole thing around like it organizing your whole day.
So yeah, so now it's. So we used to have here in California something called Max Pass. Max Pass is gone. They completely got rid of it.
No.
And now they're introducing this Genie service. So the Genie service is an itinerary. They're throwing it at you. They're really pushing it as, we'll plan your day so that you can have fun. You spend less time planning, more time enjoying. And that's what it is. So you basically just tell the app like, oh, I'm into this type of food, into these kind of rides. You tell the app what you like, and it'll automatically plan your day for you based off of
How
what
much
you like.
is that?
So it is complimentary, but they also have a Genie Plus service that you do pay for.
So it would be Genie Plus the Fast Pass?
Yeah.
So it's already $20, and plus you get a Genie Max?
It's Genie Plus.
Genie Plus.
Yeah.
How much is that?
That's a good question. I actually don't know how much the Genie Plus service is going to cost.
Wait, what is it? Okay, I'm confused. So like it's already complimentary.
Yeah.
It'll give you like do what you should do. So what does the Genie Max do?
I don't know.
Genie Plus? No.
I don't know what the Genie Plus service does. I don't know what it offers you that the Genie service doesn't offer you, to be honest with you. But I just know that you have to pay $20 per ticket.
So how do you get
the Lightning Lane?
So how do you get the Genie?
Genie's just it's going to be integrated into the Disneyland app.
Okay.
So the Disneyland app has become very important to the parks. So if you want to, mobile order, which right now when the pandemic hit and they finally reopened in 2021, all the food in the parks became 100% mobile order. There's very few exceptions.
Even
just a couple of carts are not mobile order. Everything else is mobile order.
What about all the stands, just the carts?
Like the churro carts? I just told you, some of them they're not mobile order. But almost all the food, like I would say like about 98% of the food is all mobile order now. And you have to really like plan ahead what you want to eat. Because let's say, for example, you want a Monte Cristo sandwich. It's a very popular sandwich. Let's say you're hungry around noon. You go onto the app at noon to order your sandwich. It might not be available until like 4 or 5 p.m. because so many people have ordered that same sandwich. Okay. It's busy. So you kind of have to go ahead of time knowing what you want to eat.
Ahead of time, I'm getting there at 9 o'clock. If I order can I order something for noon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's suggested that you get to the park and you just order everything that you want. Because let's say it comes like 3 hours later and you're like, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want that sandwich. If you don't show up or you cancel your order, they won't charge you anything. So you could easily change your mind. You won't
Oh
get
man, how's it
hit
gonna
with any
see
kind of
my
charge.
thing? My thing is the tiki room. How's that gonna work?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, it's the same thing.
Tiki
And
room's an entertainment.
it,
Or are you talking about the Dole Whip stand?
I'm talking about Dole Whip because you cannot go to the tiki room and not get a Dole Whip.
Yeah, I mean, there's
So
a few
how's that gonna?
exceptions because some people don't like pineapple. My wife.
Oh no!
My
What?
wife doesn't like the pineapple Dole Whip. But when they open that new like spot that's right behind the tiki room, like they offer an orange kind of Dole Whip, orange flavored. She's into that one, but she doesn't like pineapple, so
Oh
she's
my
never
God.
done the pineapple Dole Whip thing.
She doesn't like pineapple
She
at
doesn't
all.
like pineapple, period, at all. The flavor, it could be juice.
No, no, we're big on pineapple. And
Yeah,
like, and like,
I've
I get the spear and the Dole Whip
yeah.
and the juice. Is there a juice?
I feel like there is.
Yeah, we get that too. We get everything. And then you just
See,
relax
you get
in
the
air
juice,
conditioning with the little show.
You get the juice, dip the pineapple spear in there,
Oh.
and then just follow up with a nice scoop of Dole Whip. Especially on a hot summer day. God damn. Take me there right now, Eric.
You know, my only complaint is once you come out of the tiki room, you're just sticky.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Yeah.
so
Is it worth it? Not worth it?
worth it, not worth it.
I don't know. I like again for me, it's gonna be the family issue. Like I gotta get 3 tickets.
Let's say there was money is not an issue at all. You're just like, yeah, we're going to Disneyland, splurge whatever the hell we want. Are you gonna pay for the lightning lane?
Oh,
Yes
if
or
I
no?
if I had money, yeah, probably would.
Okay, so
It's worth.
is it worth it?
Yeah, if money's not an issue, but like I mean, but what if money is an issue? Is it worth it?
See, but I feel like if money's an issue, you wouldn't even think about lightning lane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it worth it? Like, you know, like no, it's worth spending your hard-earned money on this because your experience is gonna be much better.
Yeah.
So you say it's worth it?
I think it is worth it. The lines,
I need to. You know what it is? We need to go back to Disneyland to see how it is now.
yeah,
Because like if it's pre-COVID, it was getting very exaggerated.
yeah. I've heard that since the pandemic, since it reopened from the pandemic, it has been very sporadic. One day could be just like pre-pandemic times where it's exaggerated, and then the next day it could be pretty empty, and you can really tell.
I mean, I don't know how they keep filling up the park where you're just walking like penguins the whole time.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah, it was getting pretty bad, pre-pandemic. It was getting really bad.
um,
But now, I mean, it's really hard to tell. I haven't been back since they reopened. It's just everything is reservation now. So supposedly that's supposed to help control the crowd.
all right, but you're gonna get an annual key. I mean, key
Magic. Key.
magic key.
Yeah.
So is it worth it for you then?
I would say. I would say worth it. I would say worth it just because it's gonna allow me to ride more rides in a shorter amount of time.
So every time you go, are you gonna get it?
No,
Oh.
absolutely not.
So I
No.
guess you have to plan your day. Like, okay, today we're gonna ride multiple rides. I
Mhm.
guess it's worth it today.
Yeah.
But what
it-
if you're oh no, it's
See, look, now I have a daughter. Our Disneyland experience is gonna change. Now it's gonna be mostly let's go to Fantasyland, let's ride Dumbo, let's ride Peter Pan, let's ride Snow White. So those rides don't offer Fastpass. I don't think I'm gonna be buying much Fastpass anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have a reason to unless I'm going with just my wife and my kids staying at home.
So it's not worth it right now.
For me right now, I wouldn't buy it.
So it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That our current situation,
Yeah,
says-
I completely like,
you stumble over your own argument.
yeah. And you know what? It's not that I forgot I had a daughter. It's that I haven't been to Disneyland with my daughter yet. So
Oh man, you
my
don't know-
experience
you
is going to
don't know.
change.
I can't wait. I want to be there. Let me know when you go. I want to go too.
I'll record the whole reaction and everything. But yeah, I totally forgot. I don't want to say that I forgot about my daughter. It's just my experience is gonna change now.
All right, father of the year.
Okay, look,
no.
if it was still just my wife and I, worth it. But right now, we're not really gonna buy it.
No.
And we're not gonna purchase it at all. We're not even gonna think about it.
You know, it would have been okay if you could buy one and you could just switch off.
Yeah, that would be nice, but
No, they're not gonna do
no,
that.
they're not gonna do that. They
No,
need
no.
money. They need money right now. And you know what? Disneyland really doesn't need money. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, so at the end of the day, not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, depends your situation, but like it's $20.
$20
$20
per
per
ticket.
ticket.
So if you're a family
Annual
of,
key, no annual key.
I think it's gonna be worth it for out of towners, out of staters. Yeah.
Oh man, you're already spending that much money.
Yeah, you're already spending a lot of money, and I don't think you're gonna be wanting to go to the park, spend that much money just to wait in line.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, so it is worth it. It just depends on your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that does it for us.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.